Today's lesson is making sure we can drill properly. So there are some videos to watch, and there are also just me talking over some points. So drilling is really important for this project because we have to do some quite intricate drilling and also some useful drilling for attaching our product together. So here's what we would start with. So how to create holes in material. I'm sure most of you know we would use a drill. And are there different ways for different materials? So do you use a different drilling technique for different materials, and are there different types of holes? The answer is yes. So aims and objectives today. So you need to understand and explain how drilling works, identify different tools and methods for drilling, identify the different types of drilling bits and what they might be used for, and also identify the parts of a range of drilling devices. So what is drilling? Drilling is when we make holes in things. Now there are different reasons to do that. We might be fixing something together with screws, nuts and bolts and things like that, at which point you need a hole to put those fixings into. You might need to drill holes because it's a part of the design. You might have holes that are in it as sort of the way it looks. You also might need to fix an axle or any kind of movement points. So something that might move, it needs to rotate inside a hole. And you also might need to cut drill a hole so you can cut a larger piece, put a blade through the hole. You also might need to drill holes for like cable access, things like that. So there's all sorts of reasons why you might need to drill a hole. I'm sure there are more. This task on the worksheet, I'd like you to describe what drilling is in your own words and where it might be useful. Moving on. Okay, types of drill bit. Now there are loads of types of drill bits and they have lots of different jobs. What I'm going to ask you to do is on the worksheet there will be lots of pictures of different types of drill bit, and what I'd like to do is I'd like you to take the names on this slide and then match them by using the research tool of the internet to try and work out which drill is which name. Okay, so look at the pictures and try and write down what they are. As a little challenge, try and say what they are generally used for, okay, or why they have been made. There's certain specialist bits for certain jobs, so try and describe what they might be for as well. It's a little challenge for you. So matching them up is the basic, and then best is tell you what they're all for. Okay, hand drill. Here you can watch this video. It's linked on the slideshow. It's just me talking through very briefly and very quickly in a one-shot video of how a hand drill works. Now these are quite cool. You can get them. They're quite low cost. They're quite low maintenance. As long as you use them properly, they drill most holes that you want to drill, small ones, and you also got a lot more control over them. So on the worksheet, you're going to state where using a hand drill would be appropriate, and using the information on this diagram, label the parts in the worksheet as well. Same thing here, powered hand drill. It's a video to watch, quick demonstration, and then state where it's going to be most appropriate and then label the parts on the worksheet. Same thing here with the pillar drill, slightly different demonstration video. I've done it with plastic, but the theory is the same. Think about how you might use that, where it might be the most appropriate. This drill is more appropriate for certain jobs, for example, jobs that need holding down properly, like clamping down. You might want to use it with metal, because trying to get through a piece of metal with a regular hand drill or even a power drill can sometimes be tricky. So yeah, obviously label the parts in the diagram so you know what the parts are called. Helps you kind of understand how it works. Finally, using drills can be dangerous. What I like you to look at here is just the pillar drill. The other ones we can manage the risk to a certain extent, but the pillar drill is incredibly dangerous if we don't use it properly. So what you're going to do is you're going to list some hazards when using the pillar drill. Now the video that you would have seen just now does tell you about some of the risks and what we might do, but the hazards. So what is dangerous? What are the dangerous things that might happen whilst you're using that drill? And then for each hazard, I want you to create a control method. So for example, I might say that your hair might get stuck in the chuck and cause it to be pulled out, or to pull your face towards the drill itself while it's spinning. And to control that, I would make sure that long hair is tied back, or there is a guard over the chuck, so it's less likely to trap hair in it. Okay, so try and use the hazard and control sort of format when you write that. And that is all the work for